West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has opened another front in her battle with the centre, objecting to the presence of the army at toll booths on national highways in West Bengal. In fact, refusing to leave her office till the forces were not withdrawn from the toll plaza near the state secretariat. Mamata asserted that the state government's permission should have been sought. Dismissing Mamata's charges, a defence spokesperson has said that there was nothing to be alarmed about the biannual exercise which the army conducts across the country. In fact, even the Army's Eastern Command has said that the state police was in the know-how and they had been informed about the additional deployment. However, the West Bengal Chief Minister, in some dramatic developments, has also called the deployment of the army as political vendetta and an attempted military coup.
Army যতক্ষণ এখান থেকে withdraw না হবে আমার সেক্রেটারিয়েটের সামনের এখান থেকে motive is political, motive is vindictive, motive is unconstitutional, motive is unethical, motive is
also boards to see that someone with all due respect to Didi, someone as experienced as Didi and the Chief Minister of a state can actually accuse that the army is stopping trucks to extort money from them when as we talk, as all the channels are busy showing this breaking news of a CM not leaving a secretariat, which was made much after the Bidyasagar Setu, the bridge was made, which is the entry point of Calcutta, and therefore give the reason to the army to do their routine checkup there. We are all busy watching television and watching this breaking news, which could be a great PR activity for TMC. But we do not know whether this army, which is being accused of, actually extorting money, is actually facing terrorists in the border at this point while we talk. And we know that there has been great terrorist activity during the day today in the tunnels and everywhere else. So it is a new low in politics, and I think it's ridiculous of Didi to say that, this is financial emergency, this is emergency in the country. The term emergency is probably assuming the wrong meaning in our country. It's a new low in politics.
It's well past midnight and we are outside the West Bengal Government State Secretariat, where Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is still holed up at her office at the State Secretariat Nabanno here in Howrah. Mamata Banerjee has claimed that unless the central government removes the army from areas that have been deployed close to the State Secretariat, and specifically at this toll plaza, which is not very far away from the State Secretariat, where army personnel had been deployed all through Thursday. Mamata Banerjee claims that unless they are removed, she is going to stay at the State Secretariat. The Bengal government, of course, claims that it had not been intimated and the army had been deployed in parts of the state. The army, on its part, has released an official statement claiming that it's a routine exercise. It's a 3-day-long exercise that takes place annually, and it's not just West Bengal where this operation is being conducted, but a routine drill is being conducted all across Northeast. However, at the same time, the army has claimed that proper intimation was provided to the authorities in Bengal. However, both the Kolkata police as well as the West Bengal police has come out with official statements claiming and refuting the army's claims that they had any such information. At this point in time, it's an all-out political battle with Mamata Banerjee clearly trying to slam and corner the Modi government, saying that it's trying to infringe into the federal rights of the state government. With camera person Shyam Indrajit for India Today in Howrah, West Bengal.
Let's go across to Indrajit Kundu joining us on the phone lines with more details. Good morning, Indru. You had a long night, haven't you, tracking all these dramatic developments? But it's been rather amusing to see what's been playing out in West Bengal. A quick update here. Has Mamata managed to leave her office, or is she still at the State Secretariat?
Well, Akshita, the Chief Minister is still holed up in her office. Yesterday, we were there at the Secretariat till about 2:30 a.m. in the morning, and Mamata Banerjee did come down to the press arena or the media arena at the Secretariat to meet all the press who were stranded all through the night, to cover the dramatic development. And she held a very informal with the media, where she said, in fact, compared the situation almost of that with a coup. And she said that, the Modi government was trying to corner her because of her vehement opposition to the demonetization policies. So clearly, Mamata Banerjee taking this up politically, opening a new political front against the Modi government. And she categorically told all us in the media that she is not just going to spend the night at the Secretariat, but she is going to resume office from this morning. So she's there at the Secretariat. She is going to resume normal office, even as the army personnel who were deployed outside the Secretariat at Toll Plaza, they were removed at around 10:30 p.m. last night. But the army has categorically stated that this is a routine process. This is the third day of a 3-day-long exercise across Bengal, and they are going to resume it in other parts of the state. So Mamata says that this is like an emergency, that the army had been deployed across the state, and therefore she was protesting. It was important for her to provide security to her own people against this invasive activity of the central government.
And Indrajit, just one quick question here. The Army's Eastern Command has said that the state police was in the know-how, that they were briefed about this additional deployment, about this routine drill, as the Army has called it. Is there any sort of word that's coming from the state police, from the higher-ups, about whether they knew about this Army deployment?
Yes, that's right. I mean, the government initially claimed that there was no information at all as far as the army is concerned. The army, of course, claims that all concerned authorities had been intimated prior to this exercise. In fact, there were deliberations over the dates for this 3-day exercise that took place between the government and the army. And it was finally chosen that December 30th November and December 1st would be chosen as the date. So there is this claim and counter-claim, whereas the Calcutta police as well as the Bengal police have come on record on Twitter claiming that there were no intimation on their front. So clearly it's one's word against the other at this point in time in this bitter political front that has been opened by Mamata Banerjee now.
All right, Indrajit, thanks for joining us with those details. Interesting developments there in West Bengal. As Indrajit said, it's Mamata's word versus what the army has said at this point. But Mamata still in her office at the State Secretariat, refusing to leave.